Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Pretty cool little graphic. I picked a gray and darker colors than normal. And actually, after I've colored it in, I don't like my curve. But it's really easy to draw. Take a six-sided polygon and hit P. Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key, bring it in, make it a little thicker. Let's make it a little bit thicker. So yeah. Now, you can kind of see a loop there. I want my line to be more continuous of this line. So I'm going to go down there and then I'm going to come in and I'm trying to get that line like this is almost continuous. Now, you don't have to go all the way around, but if you go Control D, alternate C, and go ahead and rotate it 60 degrees and just go ahead and go all the way around. Control D, alternate C, 120, Control D, Control D, Control D. Really and truly, you could have just done this little, that one and that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and group this together, and I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to fill that in with a gray. You know what? I totally don't like it at all. It looks good on this end, but it doesn't look good on that end. Let's go backwards to where we don't have any lines. Well, let's see if we can't do a better curve. I just wonder if we take a 2-point line and then select the nodes and right click and turn it into a curve. And then you've got maybe a little bit more control. That might be a little bit long. Because see, this way, to me, it looks like it's continuous. Now, I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and rotate it a negative 60 degrees. And this is what I'm talking about. I only need that one section. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Smart Fill tool. Well, first, before I do that, I'm going to group this together. Control G so I can get rid of it in a second. And I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool. I can actually get rid of it right now because I'm still working to center the page. I'm going to get my interactive fill tool and I'm going to put black in this edge to make it look like it's going underneath. Of course, that's too much, so I'm going to put a little gray like right there. But I'm going to put a white, I'm going to extend this up. I'm going to put that about like that. Let me put a white about right there. Now I need to put some grays closer to the white to make it look like a, I'm going to extend that and then bring these down. And that color right there is a little off, so I'm going to put a little darker gray into that. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to put another gray somewhere on the tip. I want it to kind of look like that shiny part of metal as I bend it. Now, Control D, alternate C, and it'll rotate from the center 60 degrees. And look at that. Now, when we put a black box around it, it really makes the shine kind of stand off. The only other thing we could do that I think might help is let's take away the fill. Well, I guess we can on a fountain fill. Let me just back up till I get just the shape. Come on. One more. Let me move that out of the way. Let me take this and left click, right click. I'm going to take away, I'm going to make this a corner. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, and Corners. And that might be a little bit much. Let's go 2.5. Go enter, just a little bit of left. I don't like this node there. I'm going to try to delete it. Look how smooth it looks now. Now let's take the whole thing, fill it in with the Smart Fill tool. And let's take a interactive fill tool. Well, I need to swipe across it. Let me put a little black in this edge. Let me put a white way up here. Let me bring this out a little bit more. Bring my white in. Bring a gray there. That looks pretty sharp. I think it's a little bit too dark in the bottom. So that'll, I need to use a little bit darker gray. That looks pretty good. I'm going to take away the outline. I'm going to Control D to duplicate it, Alternate C to have it rotate from the center of the page, and I'm going to rotate. So I must have had, no, I just had one copy. So Control D, Alternate C, check on it, there's the center of the page, rotate it at 60 degrees. Look at that. It looks, oh, I think it looks better. Wow. We're a little bit, somehow we got off. Let me back up here. When I rounded that piece off, you know what we can do? Let's take away the fill. I never have seen that before. Okay, here's something we could do. Instead of backing up a lot, let's take the a rectangle, take the smart fill tool, fill that in and move it over. And look, I've got that perfect shape. So I can just delete all this. And I can take my shape and then I can left click, right click, and I can test my rotation now. So I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, because I must, when I change that roundness, I'm a little bit off. So to do that, all I have to do is take my shape tool now and grab that node and bring it down to that one. And let me look at it. See, I'm actually eating the other side now, so I'm going to get rid of that node. I kind of like the corner. So what I'm going to do is take away that line of the other one. Go ahead and fill this in again. Nudge it out of the way. Put this back. And before I do anything else, I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, and test my theory. There we go. Now I'm a little bit off there. There's a little bit of a line. So let's, that's why I wanted to do it before. I don't know why it's not letting me take away the fill. I must have 2 copies, and I did. Take away the fill and add an outline. Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 60 degrees. See, I've got a little bit of a crack. I don't think it's that. What I'm going to do is take this one and turn it red. See, this is this one. But you know what? That might just totally work. Because I don't see that crack I had earlier. There it is. Let's take this shape tool and just, let's overlap that crack. And now let's take that, you know what? Let's just take that line away. Take the smart fill. So this is why you're going to want to test before you interact with fill tool. You don't have to if you would have done it like I did at first. Well, let's Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 60 degrees. I still got that line. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to left click, right click on it, and I'm going to fix that line. Man, it's so minute. I'm just going to take this line and just up it of this one. Now I'm going to take this one. This might be a little confusing. Take this one and Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it a -60. There we go. Now we have no line. So take this one, take that away, take this, interactive fill tool, put black in that in, So taking the corner kind of messed us up a little bit. But I mean, no big deal. It's still fun to play with. Let me bring that a little bit in. That looks pretty good. I'm thinking about a folded piece of metal. You know, it's too dark in this end. So let's add another gray here and bring this black. I just want it black on that tail. That looks pretty good. Control D, alternate C. Okay, we're already at 300, so we need to go 360 degrees. And now let's look at it with a black background. I think it's outstanding. Anyway, I hope that helped you a little bit someday, and thank you for watching.